80s, right? He was super cool, he still sang in tune. And I said, and all this is true, I said, man, if it hadn't been for you, my parents could have saved a lot of money on the horse, the guitar, the hat, you know? And they got me all that stuff. I was just spoiled little dollop. And he said, well, you know, it's funny that you say that. I heard these old boys talking one time, and heard them say, you know, I always liked Roy Rogers, but always hated Dale Evans. And had to interrupt them and say, what'd you say that for? And they said, well, we play make-believe. My brother would call Roy, and I'd have to be Dale. So anyway, I had a horse that I never got to ride when I was a kid. So later on, I got horses in the 90s and lost all my money that I had and everything, feeding them. Because there's no such thing as a free horse, right? He steps off the trailer and starts costing you money. But it was fun, you know, and I researched all this cowboy stuff. And as you know, in the UK, the world keeps getting smaller and more media informed, and old customs go away. It's kind of sad. But think about a pre-media United States. It's a huge country with no television, no radio, 1800s. The way they ate, the way they farmed, the way they cowboyed, the way they spoke, it was different over every hilltop, right? So I don't know where or when this phrase came about, but it is a phrase that describes the scene we've all seen in a Western movie or television show. There's always a saddled up horse returning to the fort or ranch with no rider, which doesn't speak well for the missing equestrian, you know? And so apparently this scene of this running horse saddled up with no one on it, the colloquialism for this was, he's carrying the news to Mary.
Yeah.
Tragedy.
Yeah.
Tragedy on hoof. So I had to write that song, right? And it goes like this.
Carrying the news to Mary. Thunder on the mid-ground, cabin got spooked. Bull kept moaning as the wind lit blue. By morning I could tell there were more than a few. Carrying the news to Mary. A prairie dog hole takes a pony's leg. Buckaroo takes a fall and he claims his fate. This 6-shooter lay on the prairie rust. Got to play a hand, win, lose, or draw. Got to take a look, see to know what you saw. Rattle this horse against a half-lit sky. It's a sobering sight when the wind is high. Sing the dangest thing was a little blue roan out of Billy's string with a centerpie ring, McCarty ring, carrying the news to Mary. The little woman weeping, asking everyone why. Punches at a loss for which tears in their eyes. Old Blue standing there pawing at the ground. Groaning is the only other sound. Man saddles up, starts making tracks. There ain't no way of knowing if he's coming